Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Today, guys, I want to talk to you and tell you something that is real. I think the watch market is over. That's right, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it really seems to me that the watch market is it's not like it was before. Things are a bit little little bit tough. Guys, I got to tell you, I derive my living from doing live streams, guys. I do live streams twice a day, morning, night, 6 days a week. Check it out on the Archie Luxury live stream channel and the this Archie Luxury channel itself. And I got to tell you guys, the market is over. The watch market that we saw 2022, 2023, 2024, it's over. And anyone who tells you it's about to rebound, it's about to come full forward, they are lying. They are lying through their teeth. I wish it wasn't the case. I mean, I basically, what do? I'm a live streamer. I'm a YouTuber. I talk about watches. Well, let me tell you this. Americans don't really want to talk about things that aren't so great. And in a rising market, people like to come on and big note themselves how sensible they were to buy the hype, how much money they've made and how smart they are. Well, when it goes the other way, guess what? They don't really want to admit that they were hoodwinked. Emotion ran wild. Same thing happens to me. Let's bring up my current collection. I already have had a sell-off. That's right, guys. I have already sold off a number of pieces. I've sold off a number of pieces to plug some holes in my business. And I'm currently sitting on 8 pieces. That's correct. Gone is the two-tone bluesy. Gone is the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Compressor 18-karat rose gold. And also the little IWC Petite Prince. I bought that on Specky just to have something to talk about. Well, that's not the case anymore. So I currently have 8. And I'll be honest with you, I am 53 in October, and my prospects, I've been self-employed for over 10 years. I came from an IT industry, which being 52 in IT is like being 62 in any other industry. It's pretty shitty. So let's have a talk about it. And is the watch market is over? It's over in the sense that these are no longer golden egg investments. And unfortunately, you can lose money. That's correct, guys. Let me tell you, when I sold my bluesy, I bought it wholesale from a dealer friend. I paid 20,400 Australian for a two-tone bluesy, 40 mil ceramic box papers. I sold it for 18,300. That's $2,100 loss. Even Rolex can disappoint you. It is the reality. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I am seriously looking. I love my watches. I love them. They're a symbol of my time on YouTube. They're a symbol of my success. And unfortunately, like a high rating TV show, maybe you can no longer be flavor of the month forever. So in my case, I want to talk to you and see what I would do if things if things don't improve. Well, Archibald Chesterfield the third AC3, what would you do? And I've got to tell you something. Guys, if you are stuck, if you're in America and you need to get out of Rolex, you need to get out. The best dealer in America is David SW. That's where I would go. Run the ad. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Guys, I am seriously looking at downsizing. The business I'm in, it ain't what it was before. I've hit a number of annoying little problems. I've got a number of annoying little problems. And unfortunately, it's one of these things that when it rains, it pours. I am dealing with, how do I put this? I'm dealing with some substandard building work that was done on my house in the 1970s. Do you like the stump? Do you like the stump? That's right, guys. This is what the lousy fuck of a builder did in my house here. He used a couple of bricks and a couple of 4B2s to support the home. So, unfortunately, that's also led to a little bit of a termite issue, which I have got them zapped. I've had the termites dealt with, but I got to get the stumps fixed. I'm looking at 4,000 US for 3 stumps. So yeah, that's the way life is going. I've also got another issue I'm dealing with, which is a beautiful German vehicle. Said BMW 330i. Fuck me dead. It depreciates as fast as it accelerates. 2021, I bought this vehicle. This was I bought it in, it's a 2021 plate. I bought it as a demo, 81,000. I just spoke to my dealer, BMW dealer, this week. He told me he would give me 35,000 for the car. Now, that'd be okay, except I didn't quite pay cash for it. I financed it, so I'd got to find $6,000 if I accepted his offer and to get out of the PCP. So, guys, So guys, I am looking at alternatives besides doing daily live streams. That's right, guys. I do live streams twice a day, 6 days a week, morning and night, on the Archie Luxury channel and the Archie Luxury live stream channel. Guys, I gotta look at getting some money in. So let's have a look what we can do. Well, I've got a few watches. I got a few watches. And what do I think I would sell? Let's have a look here and see what the punters think I should do. So I got to be honest with you. My good friend Kesslo, he actually said something to me. He said he's a 2-watch man. He's got a Batman, Batman, a Rolex, steel Rolex, and he's got a Patek Philippe. Now, in my case, let me tell you, I have an Explorer 2. Out of my watches there, I think the most versatile steel sports waterproof watch I own is my Rolex Explorer 2. That's right. I'd say this is a great watch to have. And if I must tell you the truth, I think my Patek Philippe World Time is my Patek Philippe World Time is my super. That's my grail. That's my grail. That's my watch. That's my business card of professionalism. It's kind of my watch of last resort. If the shit really hits the fan, I get out of that baby. So I think realistically, these two would be the 2 watches I keep out of that set there. Out of that set, these 2 would be the keepers. Now, back the truck up. I've also got a gift. After I suffered a horrible burglary in 2022, my good friends Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co., Dave the Super Collector, and Cove from Luxuria Watches chipped in and bought me the Speedmeister. So I reckon I'd keep it as well because it's pretty shitty form to sell a gift. And whilst we're at it, one more watch I would keep. Partly because I love it and partly because the market is so fucked I would be Pam 662. I think I'd keep that as well. Yeah, that's the 4 pieces, I think. And that'd give me a good spread. That would give me Explorer 2 everyday wear, Speedy, beautiful everyday wear, Pam as a weekend warrior, keyboard warrior, and as a grail, the Patek. So, guys, I would actually get rid of my Zenith, El Primero, and the 3 Breguets. I would actually like to sell the Breguets as a set. I'd like it to go to a good home where they admired the choice of Breguet. Three beautiful Breguets. And I got to be honest with you, I think that may happen. Okay, that may happen in the not too distant future. I may have to sell these 3 Breguets. I'd like to sell them as a set, but who knows? Who knows indeed. I think I'd also sell the Zenith El Primero. I'd sell that back to Dave. He sold it to me at a cheap price. I'd sell it back to him because he's a good friend. He's always helped me out. And I tell you something else I would sell off. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. I'd actually sell my Louis Vuitton watch box. That's right. I'd sell it off. Sell the Louis Vuitton AC3 watch box. Sell it off as well. I think, to be honest with you, I think the watch market is pretty shit. That's where I derive my income. If I wasn't in the watch market, if I had a job, I had a real job, I probably would try and keep the 8-piece collection. But reality is I may need to click and flick those 4 pieces. I think that's what I do. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. And the watch market itself, it is really tough. It's fucked. It's completely fucked. I got to be totally honest with you. It's really fucked. And I seriously would consider getting out of those pieces. I just feel the market is shit. The market's shit. I think if I could keep the Explorer 2 and the Explorer 2, the World Time, must keep the Speedy. The Pam's going to be hard to sell. Pam market is fucked. Sell the 3 gold Breguets and get rid of the Zenith. That'd probably be the way I'd downsize. So I'd downsize to 4 pieces with possibility of making it 3 if I could get rid of the Pam 662. It's really, the market is fucked. Now, what's happening is, okay, the market itself is over. Let me tell you what's happening. You put things up for sale, people want to trade. They don't necessarily want to pay you in cash. They want to trade. They want to swap their mistakes for your mistakes. I got to be totally honest with you. I don't think it's crashing. I mean, if you go to a Rolex dealer, they're still the same bullshit. It's hard. You can't just walk into a Rolex AD and get a steel Panda Daytona. No, you can't get a Pepsi. You can't get a Batman. You can't get a Starbucks. No. But the reality is, the gold stuff, you don't want to buy the gold stuff from an AD unless it's special, because that market is over. And two-tone, even the bluesy or the root beer, it's not such a premium. You're lucky if you sold it to a dealer to get your money back. It is really quite difficult. So dealers themselves they want to make at least 10 to 15%. And I've got to tell you, the market really is poor. It's not great. It's not great. Myself, what do I see myself doing? Well, I do love the watches. I've always been somebody who was I've always loved them. They've meant so much to me over the years. Beautiful watches. That's kind of what gives me a lot of joy. It's my business card of professionalism. These 8 pieces, fuck, beautiful Breguets, World Time, some steel stunners to die for. What a great collection. But unfortunately, life isn't always easy. It ain't always easy. Now, what's happening in the market? Well, if you are selling Rolex, They're like currency. They're like cash. But you know what, guys? You're no longer getting your premium. You're lucky to get out. That's the truth. Dealers on harder to move brands like Omega, Breguet, Vacheron, that market is tough because it takes a lot of capital and it's not a quick sell. So they want to factor in the cost of money. They want to factor in the fact that they will be sitting on it for a little while before they sell it on. So, guys, this is all factored into the market. It is savage. It is vicious. It is absolutely fucked. I'm telling you, in all honesty, guys, I'm a man who wears my heart on my sleeve. Let me tell you, the market is fucked. It's over. The watch market. I really don't see it improving in 25, 26. I think just general economy. Fuck me dead, the Trumpster. My God, I like the guy. I'm very cynical about tariffs. How's that gonna help a tough world economy? It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. We've got a situation in the market where production costs have gone up, prices have gone up, and we got horrible tariffs looming. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. The luxury car market is equally as fucked as fucked eye. The classic car market is also fucked as fucked eye. The whole collectible market is tough. It is tough. Good stuff will always sell. However, you may not get the premium you normally would get. I'm sorry to tell you this, guys. I am very sorry. But the market, savage, vicious. It's not good. It's not good. Myself, prices themselves there, they will do what they do. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. I would be very, 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 very cynical on the market now. It is tough. It's a tough market. I think if you could hold on, try and hold on. Do not try and sell pieces in this shitty market. If you've got Rolex, they are a little bit easier. If you've got classic pieces, the Omega Speedmaster, that'll sell. Snoopy's will sell. But if you've got non in demand or a little bit left of center, it's a tough market. It is very tough. So, in my case, I got to be honest with you. I am in a situation where I am trying to hold on to the pieces I've got. I am trying to I'm trying to bring my costs down. And I'll be honest with you, I can't see a fast solution to the problem. It is fucked. Absolutely fucked. And it is sad. The funny thing is, you walk into a Rolex AD and you can't buy anything, but that's the games they play. I wouldn't buy. Let me tell you my own view on the market itself there. A good friend of mine used to play the dealer games. He says to me, besides the hot Rolex, we're talking Submariners, Steel Sports, Pandas, Pepsis, Cokes, Pepsis, not Cokes, Coke, what the fuck? Pepsis, Batmans, Starbucks, besides that sort of stuff, which is other brands, especially Vacheron, has had the ass fall out of it. Believe you me, Vacheron is extremely difficult. Brands like Omega have had price rise. Who the fuck are they kidding? Brands like JLC had price rise. That's just fucking terminal. So I've got to be totally honest with you. My own view itself there, I would be saying watches are a great thing. I love my watches. If I can hold on to my 8, I really would. I really would. I would love to hold on to these. However, the reality is different. Costs of living, electricity bills, rates, that's like council tax, water, electricity. Those bills ain't getting smaller. Groceries, fuck me dead. Expensive. It is expensive. It is not friendly, okay? They're not friendly prices. So I've got to tell you guys, sometimes in life, you bite off more than you can chew, and you either chew harder or you fucking get rid of stuff. And in my case, I love these pieces. I love them so much. I love them dearly. But I got to be honest with you. The market's not the same. The liquidity is not in the market. And you go to a dealer with something a little bit left of center, it's not so easy peasy to get out. It's not so easy to get out. So, what am I saying here? The market, it's over. The watch market is effectively over. It is no longer an investment grade choice. Watches now are purely a luxury purchase to buy, to enjoy, to wear, not to think about future resale value. This is the sad thing. I got to be totally honest with you. Watches themselves, they are incredible little machines, incredible things, but they are discretionary spend. And economy, it's not so friendly. Economy is not so friendly. I myself have had a couple good years on YouTube. I did really well. I bought a fancy car, fancy shit. Well, unfortunately, that bubble, that train is leaving the station. So, guys, in my own case, if I could get down to 4 or 2 pieces, I'd gladly sell them off. I'd gladly sell the fuckers off. It's really now that doesn't mean you shouldn't buy watches if you love watches, but it's no longer the speculation. Don't speculate in these things. Don't buy them on speculation view. You know, you buy them because, hey, I want a nice watch. And I think that's the difference. The market is so different. It is so tough. The watch market is over. You now buy what you like because you like them. And I gotta be totally honest with you. If I could downsize to 4, I'd be happier. I'd take that money, I'd pump it in to my HELOC and ride out the wave. That's it. I think we all can be a bit greedy. When boom times, you want to build collections, you want to have these interesting things. I mean, I really, you've got to eat the shit sandwich at times. And I've bought things I shouldn't have bought. I bought things I should not have bought. I bought them because they made me happy at the time. But let me tell you something. A good friend of mine said to me, if these watches make you so happy, if your car makes you so happy, that's the BMW, why are you so miserable, Archie? And the answer is simple, because I'm fearful of losing them, fearful of having to sell them, and fearful of the price that has become reality. And that is scary. So, what can I say, guys? What do I say? What do I do? Well, you know what? This is the way the world works. It's not always going to stay good. It's not always going to stay bad. And if you can afford to hold on, hold on, hold on. Be careful with what you purchase. Don't just buy things because, hey, I'll buy it and make a profit. Don't do that. That is dangerous. Second last idiot. You've always got to buy something to be able to sell it to somebody else before the market is over. So, guys, I don't think the watch market is dead. It's not dead. It's not. But it is. The watch market for speculation investment is over. That is well and truly over. And unfortunately, personal circumstances of my own, I wish I was more cashed up. Yes, I do. I wish I was more cashed up. Hindsight is a great teacher. It's nice to have enjoyed beautiful things, and I've loved them. But hindsight is a great teacher. And sometimes good people lose money. That's the reality. So I just want to let you guys know the watch market's over. If I could downsize easily, I would. I'd get out of these fucking things. I'd keep the Explorer, the World Time, the Speedy, those three. And keep whatever other garbage couldn't sell. I think that's my new take on the reality that is the watch market that we live in. And man, it's been an interesting journey. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. But I want to get off this merry-go-round. I'm getting motion sickness. So, guys, that is my honest sum up of the market. That is my honest sum up. And check out my live stream twice a day, morning, night, Archie Luxury live stream, Archie Luxury channel. Check it out. Please put some comments below. What do you think? 2 pieces. What would you keep? What would you keep? What would you do? That is the reality that we are in. That's the reality. Seriously, guys. This is the end of the market. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. And please, if you're selling a watch, if you are selling a watch and you're in America, there's only one place I'd go. That is David S.W. See you in the next. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.